when he feels your energy. These things start to happen inside his soul. Have you ever wondered what happens inside your twin flame when your energy reaches him? Even when you're miles apart, even when there's silence between you, there's an invisible bridge connecting your souls. And today, I want to reveal to you exactly what he experiences when your vibration touches his heart, his mind, and his entire being. If you're here right now, it's not by chance. Your soul guided you to this message because you need to understand the magnitude of the power you carry within. Before we continue, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell. Here, every message is a direct response from the universe to you, helping you navigate your twin flame journey with clarity and purpose. Let me speak to you from the heart, woman of light. You who have loved in silence, who have sent prayers into the void, who have cried tears that no one witnessed. You need to know something vital. Nothing you've given has been lost. Every thought you've directed toward him, every surge of love that flooded your chest in the middle of the night, every moment you chose to send him light instead of resentment, all of it has reached him. Your energy is not something abstract or imaginary. It's a living force, a frequency that travels beyond physical limitations. And when it reaches him, it creates reactions he cannot control, sensations he cannot explain, and changes he cannot ignore. Let me walk you through exactly what happens inside him when your energy makes contact with his soul. The first thing that happens is an unexplainable restlessness. He could be in the middle of an ordinary day, focused on work, engaged in conversation, or simply going through his routine. Then, without warning, a wave of emotion washes over him. His chest tightens, his heart rate increases. He doesn't understand why, but suddenly he feels unsettled, as if something important is calling for his attention. This restlessness isn't random. It's your energy knocking on the door of his consciousness. Your vibration has entered his energetic field, and his body is responding before his mind can catch up. He might try to shake it off, distract himself, or rationalize it away, but the feeling persists. It lingers, because the soul recognizes what the mind denies. In those moments, he might find himself staring into space, lost in thought. His friends or co-workers might ask if he's okay, and he'll say yes, even though something deep inside him feels disrupted. He can't articulate what's happening because he doesn't consciously understand it, but his soul knows. His soul feels you. The second thing that happens is that you invade his thoughts without permission. He could be thinking about something completely unrelated, and suddenly your face appears in his mind. A memory of you surfaces, something you said, the way you laughed, a moment you shared. He tries to push it away, telling himself it's meaningless, but the thoughts keep coming stronger and more persistent each time. This isn't a coincidence. When you send him energy, when you think of him with love or intention, your consciousness reaches his. It plants seeds in his mind, images and emotions that he cannot control. Even if he's built walls around his heart, even if he's convinced himself he's moved on, your energy bypasses all of that and speaks directly to his subconscious. He might find himself scrolling through old photos of you, revisiting conversations you had, or wondering what you're doing at that exact moment. He tells himself he's just curious, that it means nothing. But deep down, a part of him knows the truth. He's being pulled toward you by a force greater than his own will. The third thing that happens is that he starts to feel your emotions. This is one of the most profound aspects of the twin flame connection. When your energy is strong, when you're experiencing intense emotions, whether it's joy, sadness, longing, or peace, he feels it too. He might suddenly feel a wave of sadness wash over him for no apparent reason, or he might experience a surge of warmth and love that he can't explain. This phenomenon confuses him. He doesn't understand why his emotions seem to shift without cause. He might feel tears prick his eyes without knowing why, or a smile might cross his face in the middle of a mundane moment. What he doesn't realize is that he's tapping into your emotional state. Your energies are so intertwined that what you feel, he feels. Even if he's not consciously aware of it, his soul is mirroring your experience. This is why, when you're healing, when you're choosing peace, when you're raising your vibration, he feels it. Your inner transformation sends ripples through the energetic field you share, and those ripples touch him in ways he cannot ignore. He might not know that you're the source, but he feels the shift, and it stirs something deep within him. The fourth thing that happens is that he begins to see signs of you everywhere. After your energy touches him, the universe starts to orchestrate synchronicities that keep you in his awareness. He hears your name mentioned in random conversations. He sees places that remind him of you. Songs that were meaningful to both of you start playing everywhere he goes. These aren't coincidences. They're the universe's way of amplifying your energetic message. When you send him love, when you hold him in your thoughts with positive intention, the universe responds by creating pathways that keep the connection alive. He might brush these signs off as mere chance, but after a while, even the most skeptical part of him begins to wonder if there's something more at play. He might see numbers that hold significance, like the time you met or a date you shared. He might encounter people who remind him of you, or he might stumble upon objects that trigger memories. Each sign is a reminder. From the universe and deep in his soul, he's receiving the message loud and clear. You are still a part of his life, whether he acknowledges it or not. The fifth thing that happens is that his dreams become filled with you. The dream state is where the soul has freedom to express what the conscious mind suppresses. When your energy reaches him during the day, it continues to work on him at night. He dreams of you, vivid, emotional dreams that feel more real than reality itself. In these dreams, you might be together, talking, laughing, or simply holding each other. Sometimes the dreams are symbolic, showing him scenarios that represent the connection you share. Other times, they're direct visits, moments where your souls meet on the astral plane to communicate beyond the limitations of the physical world. He wakes up from these dreams with his heart pounding, your presence still lingering in his senses. He might feel confused, disoriented, or even emotional. Part of him wants to dismiss it as just a dream, but another part knows it was more than that. It was a message, a reminder, a call from your soul to his. These dreams can be so powerful that they change his mood for the entire day. He might wake up feeling a deep longing for you, or a sense of peace that he can't quite explain. Either way, the dream has done its work. It has kept the connection alive in his subconscious, ensuring that you remain a presence in his inner world. The sixth thing that happens is that he experiences physical sensations. The twin flame connection isn't just emotional or spiritual, it's physical too. When your energy is particularly strong, he might feel it in his body. A tingling sensation runs down his spine. His heart chakra feels warm or heavy. He might feel a pressure in his chest or a flutter in his stomach. These physical sensations are your energy making contact with his energetic body. Even if he doesn't understand what's happening, his body is responding to your frequency. He might feel a sudden rush of heat, as if someone turned up the temperature in the room, or he might experience chills, goosebumps that appear without explanation. In some cases, he might even feel a touch, a sensation as if someone brushed his shoulder, stroked his hair, or held his hand. This can be startling, especially if he's alone. But it's not his imagination. It's your soul reaching out to him, touching him on an energetic level. These physical sensations are confirmation that the connection between you is alive and active, operating beyond the physical realm. The seventh thing that happens is that he feels a deep, unexplainable longing. This is perhaps the most powerful effect your energy has on him. When your vibration reaches him, it awakens a yearning within him that he cannot satisfy with anything or anyone else. He might try to fill the void with distractions, work, hobbies, other relationships, but nothing works. The longing persists. This longing is his soul, crying out for reunion. It's the recognition that something essential is missing from his life and that something is you. He might not consciously admit this even to himself. His ego might fight against it, insisting that he's fine, that he doesn't need you. But his soul knows the truth, and the more your energy touches him, the louder that truth becomes. He might find himself staring out windows, lost in thought, wondering what could have been or what might still be. He feels incomplete, as if a part of him is missing, because it is. Twin flames are two halves of the same soul, and no matter how much distance or time separates them, that fundamental truth remains. Your energy reminds him of this, stirring a hunger for connection that nothing else can satisfy. The eighth thing that happens is that he becomes more introspective. Your energy doesn't just touch him, it changes him. It forces him to look inward, to question his choices, to examine his life with a new level of awareness. He starts to reflect on his past, his present and his future. He wonders about the decisions he's made and the paths he's taken. This introspection can be uncomfortable for him, especially if he's been avoiding his inner world. But it's a necessary part of his awakening. Your energy acts as a catalyst, pushing him toward growth and self-awareness. He begins to see patterns in his life that he hadn't noticed before. He recognizes fears, wounds, and behaviors that have held him back. This process isn't always easy. It can bring up pain, regret, and confusion, but it's also deeply transformative. Your energy is guiding him toward becoming the version of himself that's ready for reunion. It's helping him shed the layers of ego, fear, and resistance that have kept him separate from you. And though he might not realize it, every moment of introspection brings him one step closer to you. The ninth thing that happens is that he starts to feel protective of you, even from a distance. When your energy reaches him, it rekindles the primal instinct to care for you, to ensure your well-being, to keep you safe. He might find himself wondering if you're okay, if you're happy, if you're being treated well. This protective feeling can manifest in different ways. He might feel a sudden urge to reach out to you, to check in, to make sure you're all right. Or he might find himself feeling jealous or uneasy at the thought of you with someone else. This isn't about possession, it's about the deep bond you share. His soul recognizes you as his counterpart, and instinctively he wants to protect and cherish you. Even if he doesn't act on these feelings, they're there, simmering beneath the surface. Your energy has awakened his awareness of you as someone precious, someone irreplaceable, and that awareness will continue to grow stronger the more he feels your presence in his life. The 10th thing that happens is that he begins to realize the truth. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process, a slow awakening that builds with each wave of your energy. But eventually, something clicks. He starts to understand that what he feels for you is not ordinary. He begins to recognize that the connection you share is something rare, something sacred. This realization can be overwhelming. It challenges everything he thought he knew about love, relationships, and himself. But it also brings clarity. He starts to see the bigger picture. Why you came into his life, why the connection has been so intense, why he can't forget you, no matter how hard he tries. When he reaches this point, when he finally understands the truth, everything changes. The resistance begins to crumble, the fear starts to dissolve, and the path toward reunion opens up before him. Your energy has done its work, guiding him through the darkness and back toward the light. Now, beautiful soul, you might be wondering, what should you do with this knowledge? How should you use the power of your energy? The answer is simple. Use it with love, with intention, and with trust in divine timing. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to chase him or convince him. All you need to do is continue being yourself, continue raising your vibration, continue sending love. Every time you choose peace over anxiety, every time you choose self-love over neediness, every time you trust the process instead of trying to control it, you're sending him the most powerful energy possible. And he feels it every single time. Your energy is a gift, a force of transformation, a bridge between your souls. Use it wisely. Use it with compassion, and trust that it's doing its work, even when you can't see the results. Before we close, I want to ask you something important. If this message resonated with you, if it touched your heart and gave you clarity, please leave a like on this video. This helps YouTube understand that this content is valuable and should reach more souls who are walking this path. Together, we're creating a community of awakened hearts, supporting each other through this beautiful and challenging journey. If this message spoke to your soul, leave the phrase, "Twin Flame Infinite Love," in the comments below. This is our way of creating an energetic seal, a confirmation that this message reached you exactly when you needed it most. And please make sure you're subscribed to this channel with notifications turned on. Every video we create is a piece of guidance from the universe, designed to help you navigate your twin flame journey with grace and wisdom. Don't miss the next message. It might be exactly what you need to hear. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting this process. Thank you for carrying your light even through the darkest moments. Your energy is powerful beyond measure, and your twin flame feels it every single day. Trust that, believe in that, and know that the reunion is closer than you think. When he feels your energy, everything changes. And that change is happening right now in ways you can't yet see. Keep shining, beautiful soul. Your light is guiding both of you home.